Living in Vancouver costs the average family over $12,000 a month. The gap between what it costs and what people earn is over $100,000 a year. Here's what staying in Canada's most expensive cities is actually costing you. Vancouver first. Average rent for a 2-bedroom purpose-built apartment is $2,363. If you own a detached home, the benchmark is $1.84 million. On a 20% down payment at current rates, the monthly mortgage alone is roughly $8,000. Property tax adds $4,000 to $5,000 a year. Insurance another $2,000 to $3,000. Maintenance on a detached home runs 1% to 2% of value annually. On a $1.8 million home, that's $18,000 to $36,000 a year just to keep the property standing. Most homeowners defer this maintenance because they can't afford it, and deferred maintenance compounds into larger, more expensive problems over time. Now add daily living. Groceries for a family of 4 run $1,200 to $1,400 a month. Transportation, including car payment, ICBC insurance, gas and parking, averages $1,373. Childcare in BC averages around $1,000 a month with subsidies. Total monthly cost for a family of 4 owning a home in Vancouver lands around $12,000 to $14,000. That requires a gross household income of at least $200,000 just to stay afloat. Not to save, not to invest, just to keep the lights on. The median household income in Vancouver is roughly $90,000. Toronto is similar. Average condo price around $630,000. Detached homes over $1 million. Rent for a 1-bedroom over $2,300. Toronto has the double land transfer tax, adding tens of thousands at purchase. Car insurance in the GTA averages over $2,600 a year. In Brampton, nearly $2,900. 1 million mortgages renewing in 2026 at roughly double the locked-in rate. Total monthly cost for a Toronto family with a mortgage, 1 car, and 1 child easily exceeds $10,000 to $12,000. Required income at least $160,000. Median household income roughly $95,000. Victoria comes third. Home prices still above $1 million. Limited job diversity outside government and tourism. Island living adds costs mainlanders never consider. BC Ferries charges over $200 for a round trip with a vehicle. Shipping surcharges increase the price of everything from furniture to building materials. Limited retail competition means less price pressure on everyday items. Now here's what nobody calculates: the opportunity cost. If you spend $14,000 a month in Vancouver instead of $7,000 in Edmonton, that's $7,000 a month in potential savings. Invested at a modest 6% annual return over 10 years, that $7,000 a month compounds to over $1.1 million. That's not a lifestyle preference. That's a retirement. That's a paid-off house. That's financial freedom at 55 instead of 65. People stay in expensive cities for 3 reasons: jobs, family, lifestyle. All 3 are valid, but very few people put an actual dollar amount on those reasons. If you earn $150,000 in Toronto, but could earn $120,000 remotely from Calgary, you're not losing $30,000. When you factor lower housing, lower taxes, no land transfer tax, no PST, cheaper insurance, and lower daily expenses, you're actually gaining $50,000 to $60,000 in purchasing power. The salary cut is an illusion. The cost of living adjustment is the reality. A family moving from Toronto to Moncton, where homes average $374,000, cuts housing costs by more than half. Moving to Regina, where homes average $300,000, is even more dramatic. Even staying in Ontario but moving from Toronto to Thunder Bay or Sudbury frees up thousands per month. There's also the psychological cost. Living where rent takes 50 or 60% of your income creates constant financial stress. That stress affects your health, your relationships, your ability to take risks. You don't start a business or go back to school when one missed paycheck puts you behind on rent. The real cost of staying isn't just your rent or mortgage, it's every dollar you could have saved, invested or redirected toward building real wealth but didn't, because you stayed somewhere that charges a premium just to exist. Is staying worth it for you? Or have you done the math and decided to leave? Drop your calculation in the comments.